Okay, guys, so before we get to the intro and all of that, I do want to say most of you are aware of the devastation and everything we've been going through. Okay, so before Kenya Moore came on social media to post anything about it, she was on Brooklyn's page posting Brooklyn in this adorable dress. Hey, Brooklyn. All right. And Brooklyn over here looking for food. Yes, all that here. All right. Brooklyn is her happy place. Brooklyn keeps her centered. Brooklyn has given her a new meaning for what life is and for living. So I completely understand why she was just focused on her happy place, which is Brooklyn. All right. But Kenya Moore finally came back to social media. So I'm going to get into what she posted and other things that happened and, my final response. So let's get into it. What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News. I've been silent on social media because there are really no words. So many stories that don't make the news. So many people die in vain. So many people who don't think we matter. I'm angry and confused and sad and scared. If my grandmother were alive today, she would tell me that the new order of things is near. Doris would tell me to draw close to Jehovah. She would point to the scriptures in the Bible. I'm praying for all those who we know of and that we don't know of who have lost their lives to violence, racism. I pray for peace, justice, and the new order. That was Kenya Moore post because it's been almost a week, since everything happened. So it's like, okay, girl, where are you, right? And then to add insult to injury, Kenya did interviews after the reunion. Yet, some of the media outlets that she did interviews with held on to her interviews and decided to repost some of them yesterday, making it look like in this time of people dying and protesting and rage and anger and all of these things going on, that Kenya Moore is actually doing interviews talking about Nene Leakes and her side piece. Oh, Kenya Moore didn't post yet, but yet she's doing interviews about Nene Leakes and her side piece. That's how that looked. I don't know why those people chose to post certain things yesterday as brand new interview when the interview wasn't brand new at all. So I'm on Kenya Moore supporter page, the Queen Kenya Moore, and you see Kenya, the picture, the interview. If you look down, it shows this was posted on May the 15th, on my birthday, okay, May the 15th. Now, if you go to the Daily Mail website, they posted their story June 1st, 2020. I'm going to zoom in so you can see, June 1st, 2020. But when you go down to see the video that they included, what picture that match? Thank you. That picture matched what was posted on Kenya Moore's supporter page on May the 15th. When did George Floyd pass away? May 25th. Did all that to prove how disgusting and the length that people will go to try to make this woman look like something that she's not. Okay, I'm not going to read the entire statement, but the statement that Nene Leakes team sent, they used the protests and everything that's going on now to make it look like how evil is Kenya to be doing interviews about somebody else's marriage when people are in pain right now and people are dying and people are protesting that. So for them to take this old interview and try to flip it and make it look like this woman is actually going around caring about someone she paid dust or season, I think it's disgusting, when it comes to Nene Leakes team. And we should be focusing on the positive and unity and coming together and all of that. And for her team to do that, I'm just like, okay, girl, But it's just like, wow, and referring to Kenya as disgruntled. Kenya is disgruntled, but your client is the one on tape attempting to physically assault her throwing food at her and going above and beyond to talk about her marriage and embarrass her on TV while Kenya sat there looking pretty, sitting pretty, but yet she's a disgruntled one? Oh, your client can drag her marriage all season, but Kenya doesn't have the right to respond? These people. But anyways, I'm not going to focus on this nonsense, but I just had to prove, because some of Kenya Moore's supporters were like, I can't believe. I even had the same reaction. I was like, who's advising our girl? And when I looked further into it, I was like, oh, this interview is a few days old and it happened before, recent events. So just want to clear that up. Let's also make this clear before I move on into something that I said a few days ago about shaming people because the way that they handle certain situation doesn't match what you did, okay? Nobody cares if Nene Leakes got a side dude, if her husband got a side chick, if they have an open marriage, whatever the heck they're doing, it is not important. We don't care. The only reason why it's being talked about, or Kenya Moore even said anything, is because, hey Kenya, Nene been dragging your marriage all season. What do you have to say about the fact that there's rumors that she's been cheating on Greg, or Greg been cheating on her, or that the both of them have an understanding in an open marriage? Valid question. Kenya, I always knew her marriage wasn't all that, and that's the reason why I didn't want to sit with her and get marital advice from her, because her marriage is not something that I want to emulate. Period. The end. And even if Nene Leakes and Greg Leakes' marriage was an example to look at, Kenya Moore is not friends with Nene Leakes, so she had no business being forced to sit with someone who she does not tolerate. So I'm glad she put her foot down. All Kenya is doing is simply responding to questions. The same way how she said on the reunion, oh, you keep screaming karma, and you keep saying that I deserve everything that happened to me. So do you deserve Greg sleeping with the help, meaning her former employee? Valid question. So it wasn't like Kenya was like, oh, by the way, I have tea for you guys. Nene Leakes, have a side dude, as if it was this breaking news. It wasn't breaking news. She was simply saying, why are you so stuck on my marriage and all of the things going on in my marriage when your marriage is a mess? But if you come for my marriage or anything in my life, when you live in the glass house, I have every right to respond to questions and let you know that your house is messy. Sweep around your own front porch. Okay, get rid of your mess and your dirt before coming to get rid of mine. See, the difference between that and Kenya Moore having a conversation at a table, a general conversation, and someone searching for a storyline start asking her a question and inserting themselves in the conversation to create a storyline for themselves and then play victim later. That's the difference. So for those of you who might say, but didn't Kenya had her own drama and then she brought the cookie lady to Tanya? I know y'all sick and tired of hearing that, but one last time, Cynthia Bailey told Tanya the same day they met the cookie lady. So Tanya already knew when she sat at that table and kept grilling Kenya. She kept grilling Kenya because she wanted to create an issue with Kenya, because she wanted to create a storyline. And when she finally got her storyline, instead of her being happy, she played victim. And once again, Kenya got blamed. Go ahead over to the Real Housewives of Atlanta playlist and the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 12 reunion playlist to hear all about this. The video I posted called Lying Tanya, and they have all of that in there. But there's a part of the video that's missing now because I included Cynthia Bailey basically telling Candy, what I just said, that she told Tanya, and Tanya basically lied and pretended her way through everything in Canada. Well, Candy people blocked my entire video and sent me notice that I was using her content, and for copyright reasons, they were going to block my video, or I had to take my video down. I also said that in the video. So what I did is, that video is doing very good. So instead of taking my video down, I just trimmed it. Okay, I trimmed it to the part where Cynthia is talking about that. It's completely removed. Okay, so just in case some of you go back to watch that video and you're confused, that's what happened. But Candy YouTube channel is up. You can always go there and check out all the videos. And that's why I don't be using videos and clips here and there, because these people don't play when it comes to copyrights, and I don't want no problem. That's it. I don't want to spend too much time on this petty nonsense, because there's more important things going on out there. We got a little sidetracked, okay? So let's get back to the whole situation about, people thinking Kenya took too long to post on social media about what's going on, okay? So let's get into that. But Nicki Minaj just posted. Rihanna just posted 2 days ago. Beyonce just came out a few days ago. People process things differently. At the end of the day, Kenya posted, but it's just a social media posting. Do you know what she's been doing behind the scenes? Do you know if she's been donating? Do you know if she signed a petition? Do you know if she called? You have no clue what she's been doing behind the scenes. And also too, this is a difficult time. People process things differently, but I understand. We live in a social media day and age, like I said previously. If it's not on the gram, that means it didn't happen. It's sad. It's sad that we live in a look at me day and age. Portia also talked about this in her video, but I didn't mention Kenya's name because I didn't want to do the whole Kenya versus Portia situation, especially during this difficult time. So I didn't say Kenya's name, but this is what Portia had to say. And
people I know who not saying nothing, like, it's really burning me up. Like, I need everybody to speak up on it and have something to say and post about where you need to call.
And this was my response. Now, I'm not saying that Portia was coming for anyone, when she said basically for the people who are not using the platform or are not seeing anything, like she's upset. I said exactly what Rihanna wrote before Rihanna even posted. But because Rihanna posted, let's go ahead and read her caption. She posted an image of George Floyd and she wrote, "For the last few days, the magnitude of devastation, anger, sadness I felt has been overwhelming, to say the least. Watching my people get murdered, lynched day after day pushed me to a heavy place in my heart, to the point of staying away from socials just to avoid hearing the blood." I want to jump around, okay? The agony in George Floyd's voice again, begging over and over for his life. The look of enticement, the pure joy and climax on the face of this murderer pig, okay? And she went ahead and mentioned the officer name, and Derek Huntsman. "I can't shake this. I can't get over an ambulance pulling up to an arrest, a paramedic checking a pulse without removing the very thing that's hindering it. Is this that bleeping normal? If intentional murder is the fit consequence for drugs or resisting arrest, then what's the fit consequence for murder?" Exactly. Another thing that I do want to say, that we need to stop shaming people. I completely understand we live in a day and age where doing it for the gram, posting it on social media means you're doing something. But just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. There are people who are so devastated, like Rihanna wrote, that they're having moments of silence just by themselves or their family or their families. They're crying, they're praying. They're staying away from social media. They post everything they do because we live in a culture, in society, where if it's not posted, It didn't happen. I understand. I mean, if you're going to speak about everything else and you're on social media tweeting about the reality show and all of that, then definitely be on social media tweeting, or posting about this. But this one, people process differently. Kudos to Portia for being able to go and march. There are people who can physically go to march. But when I tell you they have brought awareness by posting videos, posting numbers, posting, different links, posting the petition, I mean, they have gone above and beyond using social media. So just because someone cannot do what you are doing doesn't mean that they're not doing anything. And I love what Rihanna wrote because people were on her page coming for her. It's been a few days. Why are you not posting about this, Rihanna? Why are you quiet? Are you going to speak up? And she just explained in her post the reason why it took her a few days. Even me on the channel Instagram page, I'm a very detail-oriented person. But my caption was so short, basically devastated, crying emoji. I can barely post this. I'll be back when I'm able to post a longer caption, something like that. And some people also feel like, really? Another post? Another hashtag? Is this really life? Like, I have to post another black man dead again due to police brutality or for racist reasons. I have to post another hashtag. Like, didn't we just post Ahmaud picture and hashtag? And then a few weeks later, this. We were also just talking about Breonna Taylor. It gets tiring and frustrating. I completely understand. And that's why you see some people do the, here you go, I posted, now leave me alone. You have those people who don't really care, but it's like, here you go, I posted, now can I go back to my life? Everyone processes things differently. It's too much. And I'm not here for the violence and all of that, but I understand the rage, I understand the anger, I understand that enough is enough. And that's that. I'm praying for everybody. I'm praying for the families. I do hope that all of you noticed what I've done in this video. I did my best to find a balance, to still talk about, some little messy situations that's going on, give you a little dose of Brooklyn, but also still reminding you all that we still have a long way to go. Just understand that I'm doing the best that I can. Be safe out there. Take care of yourselves, and thank you. Thank you again for rocking with me. The end of here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.